I'm actually, yes, Mr. Kevin. I do
We're
have a
live
beer
streaming.
today. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. That's
You
nice.
hot
Beer.
motherfuckers?
Yeah. Howdy.
You just asked
We're
me if I have a beer. Not only do I have a beer, I'm feeling patriotic today. I have a patriotic
Grolsch?
beer. Yes.
Oh, since when is Grolsch patriotic? That's freaking German. It's supposed to be, or where?
It's Dutch originally, but it's
Oh,
made
Dutch,
in
Canada again, like Holstein
St.
or
John,
something.
New Brunswick.
New Brunswick, New Jersey.
New Brunswick. Did you?
Where
For
the hell's
fuck's
New
sake, man.
Brunswick?
For fuck's sake, I
Okay.
wasn't paying attention. First, Trump was going to take over the whole country, and while we're all looking at Trump, the fucking Dutch came and took New Brunswick. Sons of bitches.
Really?
Oh, man.
Okay.
I didn't even notice.
Terrible. Okay. We're
Well,
beer hunters and wise old bastards if you don't know who we are yet. So,
Let's. Okay.
I got a different one. Ooh, Guinness. Guinness Stout. Good old
you're one of
Irish
them high
beer.
class.
And I think this one
Heartland
actually comes from
motherfuckers.
Ireland. It's not made
No.
in America. This is straight from Ireland. Again,
No.
with the tariffs, I'm hoping I bought it before the tariffs, so it was okay. But don't know.
Didn't they already start?
So, and of course, huh? I don't know.
Tariffs, they
Beer
already
Hunters
started. but I guess
International, do not forget.
Yep.
Some of them did. Some of them are postponed. If there was some negotiation on the, what do you call it, reciprocal taxation or tariffs, so this reciprocal tariffs, if there's some negotiation, everything's kind of put on hold. But if there's kind of no negotiation, then all of a sudden it's kicking in. So that's why China and America are having some difficulties. So
Really? What's going on?
But
we hadn't
No.
heard.
well, of course, you don't hear anything from China. We know what's going on in China. Any factory, if they have problems with the orders because there's a major tariff and the buyer says, whoa, I can't afford that tariff, hold the order, stop the orders. And a lot of the factories probably already produced some of it already. You get stuck. You're going to get really problem. America is a huge market for the Chinese. And, Chinese in America, I always say, people probably would hate me for saying this, but to me, we need each other. China needs America. America needs China. It's a production, purchase. It's just the way the world goes around. It's trade. So I always say it's more like a
where are you going to get your sweet
husband and
sour
wife.
chicken?
Sweet and sour chicken. You get
Yeah, where
chicken,
you-
throw some sweet shit, throw some sour shit. Sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour.
But it's not the same as authentic. But even sweet and sour chicken, you don't get that much in China, a little bit, but
It exists. But never mind all that.
Mister?
Never mind. I don't want to talk about all the
Yeah.
man. That's all. It's the world. Everyone's talking about man. I
Yeah,
want
of
to talk
course.
about something important. I want to talk about me and my
About
life.
you?
Me and my
Yeah.
life. Never mind the rest of the world. My life is
You
important.
selfish bastard.
Yes. A wise old selfish.
That's true.
bastard.
Actually, it's a good point. Being
But I
selfish,
have-
being a bit greedy. Greed is not so good, but a little bit maybe okay, but not too much if you get overdone. Selfish,
Hmm.
you have to take care of yourself first. Being a bit
Well,
selfish,
that's
but
my-
overly
that's
done
my
again.
whole- That's my question about actually the world. Now, I have recently become
Jeez.
a normal person, a regular person.
Whoa. What does that mean? You regular?
Regular.
What the hell's
regular.
that?
That's it.
I never heard
No,
of that. You
I'm-
ain't regular, okay?
I'm
We are not
normal.
regular people.
I'm normal,
There's
I'm
something
normal.
abnormal with us, That's
That's
why we're here.
for the last couple of months. I'm like a normal Joe. I haven't in my entire not my entire life since I was like maybe 17 or 18. I haven't worked for anybody. Right? I always had my own business,
Yeah.
do my own thing.
You're
And
working
when
for
I have my
somebody
own
now?
thing, no, well, almost. I'm working
Working
for
for
me.
yourself.
I'm working for a
Exactly.
son of a bitch now. I'm working for a
Yeah, I
mean
know.
old son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's a bastard.
Working for me. So the problem
Did you get fired yet?
No, I tried to fire me, but then I wanted to get fired. It got very confusing.
You quit
Very confusing.
and
I
hired
did
yourself
quit.
back, right?
I quit, and I
I ain't
wouldn't
gonna
let
do
me
this
quit.
again. Shit. Yeah, exactly.
I can't quit. I can't quit. I'm firing me. No, it got really confusing. People in the store were like, "What
Yeah,
the
exactly.
fuck?" I think I scared some people today. But so my whole thing though is like because currently, so I've got yeah, never mind my past life with other businesses. I had my stores, my record stores, and blah 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 blah. Now down to one store,
Yep.
right? Long story,
Yep.
why and how. But when I came back from Mexico, not this trip that I just did, but the
Hmm.
previous one where you were down there too, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
from there, I came back. Store had some trouble, staff some trouble, so I was running the store. So from January 11th or 12th, we left Mexico
Yeah.
until I left Canada to go back to Mexico. I worked every single day, so like
Wow.
112 days or 115 days straight, something like that, in the store. Right? Went
Yeah.
down, had a great time in Mexico, came back. In the meantime, I've sold my big house. I've bought a
Yep.
small house. So I basically
All
traded a
right.
big house for two small houses, right? So my house here and pay off the house in Mexico. So I have
Yeah.
two houses instead of one. But while I was doing all that, while I was working 115 days straight, right? So I had to do everything digitally and meetings at night. And it was all fucked up. So now
Mm.
all those deals are kind of done. So now I've got this new house I'm moving into in I don't know, a month or something. The
June.
deal, whatever the
Yeah.
possession date is.
Okay.
But it's not a huge place, but we're going to completely gut it and remodel it, right? Tear the floors out, the
Really?
kitchen out, blah 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 blah. Make it. Yeah, it's
Oh,
going to be
wow.
small. These are going to be fucking nice, right? Right. But
Oh,
here's
okay.
what's happening:
Okay.
is like I realize I don't know how normal motherfuckers survive and operate in this world. So I've got a part time guy now. So 2 days a week he's working, right? But my wife is
Mm.
also working part time, and now we're
Mm.
trying to like we have to go pick the floor, pick the wallpaper, pick the
Mm.
fucking this, pick the that, blah, 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 all that kind of shit. Right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like how how do people do that? How the fuck do you do? I'm in the store
How,
during working hours, and then
yeah.
okay, store shut down. Let's go. Everything fucking closes here. It's not like Asia where it's open 24/7. It's like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Crickets, fucking tumbleweed down the streets, right?
Yeah.
So I
Well.
realized, oh my fucking god! Even like, so how? And it made me think a little deeper, like how? How does the world
Mm.
operate? So my little business it's open 7 days a week, but it's 10 to 6, right?
Mm.
Yes, the weekends are the busier time, but all week we have business all week long. Like,
Yeah.
how do people from Monday to Friday, 10 to 6, how do they come in the store and give me all that money? How do they find the time to do that?
Well,
How do
that's a good
you have to
point.
go to the dentist? You have to go to the doctor. You have to go for a shit. You have to go fix your car. You have to go buy a
Yeah,
shirt. I
that's
don't
true.
know, just like normal people stuff that I haven't had to
Yeah.
do that and schedule that in so many decades. It's like it's confusing to me. Like it used to be like I just go or I just tell someone in the staff do it for me or something. But now I'm like
Yeah.
I have to do this. Okay, I'm gonna go do
Yeah.
it. Wait, I have
Do it
to.
yourself.
I have to.
Yeah.
Yes, I do it myself, but I have to be in the store, and then I have to.
Sure.
But I have to.
Yeah.
And what
That's right.
how do you? Oh, I just respect you normal
Yeah.
motherfucker so much more now. I don't know how you navigate life when you have other shit to do. It's like
Good point.
it's wow.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you get caught up in your own little world and usually revolves around work, some family stuff, and you get your 9 to 5 job or whatever, or 9 to 6 or 9 to 8, depending on what the heck you're doing. I just talked to a guy at Sam's Club. I went there and he was very much unhappy with Sam's. He's an employee and said, look, I have to get here at 4 o'clock in the morning. This place doesn't open until 7:30 to do all the butcher stuff. I tried to buy some meat from him. And he said, I got to be out by 12:30. But the customers all coming in and everything is disappearing from the shelves, So, how these guys have to work according to their jobs, what time they have to start, what time they have to finish, and then they got to go and they're tired. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, functioning, that's why you're supposed to have people working for you instead of you working for yourself. But, it's about matter of the costs, of course. I mean, I have people working for me, but, I still have to be on it all the time. And we have to keep training and all that kind of stuff. I got to do my own projects. Oh, it's a lot. You know me, I'm flying all over the place doing doing my work, and we want to do business in terms of wise old bastards and beer hunters and all the other stuff we want to do. It's a matter of finding time. How much time you got? Just do it is good, but do you have the time to do it?
Yeah,
How much
well, I
time
mean,
does it
it's
take?
the biggest problem is it's cutting into my drinking time. No, actually, it's not. I still find time for that. But I mean, seriously, like uh, comments or something from anybody. Explain it to me. I know this sounds really weird that I'm saying this, but honest to fuck, I have not had to be like this almost my whole life.
Mm,
So if I had to do something, just schedule and do it, go around. But now it's like, wait a minute. So I want to go and get like a kitchen island, right? We're talking to custom
mm,
kitchen guys, and I have to go pick the materials and the sizes and blah blah blah
mm.
blah blah. It's like, okay, great, but I can't. It's like I got to find some guy who's willing to work into the evenings because
Yeah.
I'm working like fucking 7 days a week again. Like come to my store and show me this. Well, no, the samples are at my store. Well,
Yeah,
bring it to
exactly.
my store. Well, no, you come to my store. It's like what the fuck? It's like, so it's and that's just a very small example, right? I mean, I
Yeah.
have to sort out the insurance. I have to move the postal address, change the driver's license, blah blah blah. A lot of
What?
stuff you can do online. Yes, I live online and I understand all that, but a lot of things you cannot do online. You can maybe
Hmm.
initiate it online or finish it online, but you
Yeah, of
have to
course.
be some places to do some things.
That's right.
It's like,
That's right.
wow,
So
wow.
So yeah, it's true. I mean, I'm not remodeling anything. No way. I always my place is just fine. I had a little bit of remodeling, but I have to do that in Malaysia. My tenant just is moving out like tomorrow or something like that. So I'll have to go back and look at what needs to be renovated, painted, upgraded, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And yeah, I I'm supposed to be the following week in Sabah for 2 weeks. Then after that, I have a week in Johor or something, and I have another week. Then I have to go to Laos after that. It's like, holy shit, I have no time for anything either. And then I have to drink beer. Yeah, I mean, we'll figure that one out too. But
That
yeah, I
one,
mean, it's tough.
priorities, right?
Yeah, priorities. But yeah, it's tough to manage your time. Managing your time is critical in terms of how you can accomplish what you want to do without killing yourself. People get
Well, that's what I
stressed
say.
out too
That's
much.
what for me is so funny because I'm actually not bad at time management. I've run some interesting size companies and I've run a bunch of different
Yeah.
companies at the same time and in different fields, different countries. So I understand all of that. It's just when I shrink it down, it's like, okay, like I said, as a normal person, like I don't mean that in a bad way at all. I don't know what the right word is even, but just like, most people, you work for somebody. Yes, nothing wrong with working for somebody, but then you do have to live your life. There things happen. So I mean, like if
Mm.
you have to go to the doctor, I mean,
Mm.
yes, when I had people working for me, they had to go to the doctor. They I gotta go to the doctor. Okay, go, no problem. Right,
Yeah.
fine. But what if you're like in the situation I'm now, where I'm like one person running one place? If I go to the doctor, the place shuts down. It's like, whoa, okay, hang
Yeah.
on now. So you can't. Oh. So you have to
Yep.
organize getting. It's like, okay,
Yep.
okay. And I mean, people, you got like, I was lucky when when my kids were young, we had maids and drivers and all kinds of shit, so you could sort things out. But now I realize, my God, if you have like my daughter's having a kid in probably in August sometime,
Yeah.
and she's quite lucky. She has a mostly remote job, so she'll
Mm.
be able to handle things, go to class, do whatever. But the people that she works with, right? Because she's got the white collar job in a largely blue collar business. So if you are like the truck driver, the plant operator, the somebody,
Mm.
you can't just I'm going to go drop my kids off at school, then I'll come in when I drop them off and get things done. It's like no. You're driving
Mm.
that truck and you're starting at 4 in the morning, 5, whenever it is.
Yeah.
You're going to that place, and
Sure.
picking up trash is more important than picking up your kids. So get in the truck. Get in the truck, Johnny, and go. So
Yeah.
whoa,
They'll drop you off. Pick up all these trash cans along the way. Make sure you don't throw yourself in the back.
So we can
Child
change the
labor.
route a little bit. So you pick up the trash and
Well, don't worry.
then go pick up your
We'll,
kids.
we'll swing by.
Yeah, we'll swing by again.
We'll swing
But I
by.
mean, it's
Drop you off.
seriously, it's true. And I mean, that's like most people in the world have got to deal with their life
Yeah.
within their work, and it's
True.
respect. Chapeau, hats off, all that. It's like wow, man.
Yep. So time management, how to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Most people, I mean, one of the things is I didn't want a 9 to 5 job. That's not me. Okay. I've had office jobs, but they weren't really office jobs. Most of my stuff's outside. So again, that's myself, but that I move towards that. You move towards businesses, running businesses. Usually you have a lot of people working for you, you know? You scale down now, so you have a lot of less staff. So
Yeah, no, so it's a
to
timing thing. Like I scale everything
yeah,
down because I'm heading toward retirement, where it's just I'm going to be just hanging out between my handful of houses, different countries, moving around. But in that, so my previous life was pretty slick, all organized. Where I'm going is pretty slick and organized, but there's like this 3-4 year little transition period where I'm, shutting down all the businesses I had, selling things off, and shrinking all that down before then I have like no businesses and just kind of do what I want to do, man. And I'm thinking,
retire.
wow, that's like no, man. I should just. I think I'm going to have to reverse everything, just kick it all back up and get back into just do business till I die. Because I had more fun and worked less hard when I was running international businesses than when I try and shrink it down to a smaller life. It's like, fuck, it's harder. A smaller life is harder, man. So
Yeah, that's
screw
true.
that.
That's true.
I'm going big again. Fuck this, man.
We have to do beer hunters on a big scale. That would be good. That would be good.
Well, I've got I've got some people want me to do some Asian consulting stuff for them again, and I've been saying no for a long time, but I think I'm going to start saying yes and just start doing shit again.
Yeah. Consulting's always good because you have that's one thing about consulting. You normally have a lot of time in between your projects, So and your projects usually aren't that well critical defined in everything you have to do for a long period of time. It's usually broken up into segments. So you have a bit more flexibility in your systems. I mean, and it's enjoyable. You get paid quite well when you're working. If you're not working, you get paid zero. So that's the problem with consulting, right? So when you work, good money. When you don't work, zero. So, and that's often, that you don't only work a portion of the time, part-time. So as a retiring person, that's good. You don't want to work full-time. You would rather work part-time, right? Still have some money.
I can save the planet part-time, right? No, wait.
Yeah, part-time. Why not? Can't do everything all night. I mean, we can't always save the planet every day. Let the planet take care of itself. Actually, you're never going to save the planet. Just save our own species.
Yeah, I mean,
save us from annihilating ourselves.
It's not even my favorite planet, so I don't know. What the hell, man?
Planet Hollywood, right?
Yeah, Planet Hollywood. Are they still in business?
Actually, good question. I haven't seen one. The one that was in KL, which is the only one I really remember. Oh, there was one in Jakarta too. I don't know if they're still running.
You used to go to the one in Hong Kong.
Hard Rock
that was a pretty fun one.
Yeah. I do remember a couple of them. But oh yeah. There's one in the airport in KL, Planet Hollywood.
What are you talking about? What?
Yeah. They put a little one in one of the sections in KL. It was I'm sure it's Planet Hollywood. It wasn't Hard Rock. It was Planet Hollywood, and that's in the KLIA.
What was that the one that used to be right at where the shuttle going to the? What was
that?
That
was a what was that? That was kind of like a not a Bennigan's or something like that. That was a Chili's actually. That was a Chili's. No. It's a different location down the side or something. Well, I have to remember. Okay. I have to check it out. We've been there once. It was actually pretty good. International, of course. It was in Terminal C. It was inside Terminal C somewhere. And it's there somewhere. I think it's still there. It was there when I was there about a year ago. So it was quite nice. Not cheap, but it was good. It was fun.
Yeah.
Service was good. Food's good. Prices Usual.
Yeah, airport price.
Yeah.
The this time coming out of Puerto Vallarta airport last week, this week, never a couple days ago, I did not do the world's most expensive shrimp.
Oh, we didn't.
I held back.
Bubba
do it.
Gumps. We got 20
Love Bubba
ships for
Gumps.
$20.
Love
They're
Bubba
good.
Gumps as a chain in so many places. The peel and eat
Yeah.
shrimps are great. I mean,
Oh.
but in like Puerto Vallarta is, it's 100 miles away from the. But it's like 100 miles away from one of the shrimp capitals of the world. There's so much shrimp that's grown and caught nearby.
Yeah.
You would figure it would be like, dirt cheap. But, oh, goodness gracious me.
No. They give you that nice bucket, but then you look inside, it's like, it's just like at the very bottom, At least half fillet or quarter fillet. It's like, what's this?
At least give me a smaller fucking bucket. Give me a smaller fucking bucket.
Get a tiny bucket. Fill it up,
Shrinkflation, man. They try and trick me, but that was just like,
it's like, no. It was good. It was excellent. But wow. Not value for money. No, not that one.
Not that one.
Mama Leone's tacos is good. That was value for money. That was fun. But we missed her last time. Did you get a chance? Oh no, you were in the mansion, man. She should have
I didn't leave, man. They dragged me kicking and screaming out of there. It's like, it's time to go. No.
Exactly. Exactly, man. That sounds like fun. But yeah, we should seriously look at if it's possible when we get around, maybe next year sometime, if we can monetize Beer Hunters International. If we get it going, can we do like a pop-up in there? That would be fun, in Puerto Vallarta, some parts on the beach and some part in the mansion just for a kick, just doing some pop-ups down there. That would be fun.
I think like places like, remember we were at Por Favor, that woman from Saskatchewan who bought that bar when we were down there.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
There's lots of places like that. I'm sure there's.
Yeah.
It's like, why not?
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to come in and buy some beer. No. It's like...
And we'll give you all this Wise Old Bastards and Beer Hunters paraphernalia, have some coasters and all kinds of stuff and alien towels or some shit. Drinking beer. No, we have stuff. Go to the store, Wise Old Bastards and Beer Hunter store. It's on the website. Just type it in. WOBWiseOldBastards.store. That's it.
Yeah. I was wearing Wise Old Bastards Beer Hunter stuff when I was down in Mexico this time. It was like, everyone's asking, what's that?
Yeah.
I told them, and they said, okay, that's nice, but do you want another beer? They were like,
okay.
Yeah, I do. Actually, yes. How'd you know? How could you tell?
It's on the back of my shirt, or sometimes on the front.
That's how they know.
So, yeah.
But it's, when are we? We're in 2025. And tomorrow is Mama's Day.
Oh, yeah. Happy Mother's Day for all you. Don't forget your mama. If it's not for your mama, you ain't going to be here.
If not for your mama, you could not drink any beer.
That's right.
You wouldn't be here.
Exactly. Unless your mama's drinking beer and you're still in the womb, maybe indirectly. I don't know.
Maybe that's what happened to me. That would explain a lot. Yeah.
That umbilical cord's like a gigantic straw. To all you mamas out there, have a beer for your baby.
Oh, yeah.
Teach him right.
Yeah, get him started. No.
Get him started early.
Our legal department has said that
no.
We must specify that's just a joke. Don't drink when you're pregnant.
This is a comedy satire. Yeah. Don't forget about that. Yeah. But enjoy. Life's good to enjoy, and say Happy Mother's Day to all you. Be good to your mama. I just saw a thing with Mr. T singing about mama. That was an unusual song I saw. Mr. T, if you remember that.
Mr. T singing about mama.
Yeah. That was, check it out on YouTube somewhere, wherever I found it. It was a very unusual song. Pretty rough. But treat your mama well,
Yeah, let's not go there right now.
Yeah.
It's like do your mama proud. What do you mean by what do?
Okay. Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it. We're thinking about how things are done, how to do things. I mean, this is something that everybody has to work out in your life. What you want to do, how you're going to do it, what's the times you're going to do that. You know, how much time you have for walking the dog versus studying versus painting the fence. I'm working on my freaking fence right now, trying to get that painted. I'm talking about exterior fence, not fencing. But yeah, I put some stain on it. It's too dark. Luckily, I put it on the backside. So the other side, I'm trying to do a clear coat and see if that works. So, but I mean, I have to take time and weather too. I mean, it's just like anything, and a lot of stuff you're working on. The weather's bad, so you can't do what you want to do. So you have to do something else. Whether you're especially in construction, right? If it's rained like shit, you can't do work too much outside. You have to work inside.
I had a beekeeper come into the store today and said that
bees?
he had to come. He had to come in because
give you some honey.
Well, yeah, he often does, but he couldn't today because it was raining. And I said, it's just drizzling, man. Well, not much rain. He said, the bees don't like the rain. I said, well, what the fuck? We're living in a rainforest. What? He said, no, you're looking at it wrong, man. You're saying those little drops of rain, but look at the size of a bee. I'm going, yeah. He said, that's like a 500-gallon fucking bucket of water falling on your head. I'm going, oh, yeah.
Sure.
You look at it that way. When a big fat raindrop is about the size that you are, okay, that might slow you down a bit. Okay, get it.
Yeah, that's true. But bees are good. Bees are
perspective. We talked about perspective once before on the show.
Perspective, respect, perspective. So, what's happening with life and beer and what we're going to be doing in the future?
Well, like I said, that's why it's got this whole time thing has got me kind of meh. Because I mean, I'm getting contractors to do all the work on my new house, right? I'm not doing the work myself on this one.
Of course not.
And then I didn't realize not that I didn't realize, I just didn't pay enough attention that getting it all started is an issue. I mean, when I was in the furniture manufacturing business, sometimes we'd be ordering logs a year ahead of time, right? To get them to make sure they're kiln dried, air dried, then kiln dried, sawn, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
So when I'm just getting like some kitchen cabinetry done and countertops and a little marble kitchen island and stuff, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Don't forget, you got to order like 12 to 16 weeks ahead of time. And I'm like, oh, wow. Fuck. Yeah, exactly. I'm moving in like 6 weeks.
I'm moving in. Yeah.
Like, this is, right. Yeah, this is like, and I'm going like, fuck, I know this shit. I know it takes time to make it. I know that. And I'm just like expecting to like walk into a 7-Eleven and grab a beer off the fucking the fridge and have it.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean you don't have my custom made fucking island sitting there waiting until the day I walk in the door to fucking buy it? What is this? What kind of shit place is this?
That's true. That's true. So yeah, I mean, renovating is something that's really hard. I mean, get everything you want, get it done right. Yeah, it takes time. So how long is the renovation going to take? 3 months, 2 months, 1 month? You're moving in about a month.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, I mean, we've actually, yeah. So how to say in English? Basically, from the time we have to move out of the one we're in and move into the one we're going to, we have a 4-day window where we take possession of the new house and we're still living in the old one. Right? So the old me would have 80 guys lined up and fucking and in the 4 days.
Exactly.
The new me, it's like, wait, I don't have the same kind of leverage I used to have. I can't be hammering people. Like I don't want to do this, but fuck, if I don't do it, I'm going to lose other business from this guy. We'll do it. Now it's like, no. There's I'm not doing it. Like, fuck. I forgot. I got no fucking leverage over you. I got no power over you now. So I'm like, would you please come?
Exactly.
Take my money. It's like everybody else, please take my money and then do shit for me. And they're like, no.
Yeah.
So now we're actually, no joke, we're looking for an Airbnb for a couple of weeks at least. right?
Mm.
So when we move, we're going to have to make sure the moving
Yeah.
company's got those, the moving pods, the 10 or 20-foot containers, pack all your
Oh
shit in
yeah,
there,
yeah.
store it until you're ready to go, then get all the shit done in between. It's like, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal. It kind of, it upends your life, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's like, and
That's
then
for
it's like,
sure.
I'm saying, let's just tell the guys what we want, give them the keys, and fuck off for a month. But you kind of can't. Again, I
Yeah.
got no leverage.
You
So
don't
in the
know.
old days, I know it would get done right, because if it didn't,
Yeah.
it would be a problem for these guys.
Yeah.
Now, if I fuck off, I don't know what'll happen when I come back. It's like,
That's
so
right.
we've got to
That's true.
actually be here to, okay, go
Yeah.
in and no,
Check
no,
it.
no, no. Johnny,
Yeah.
we didn't want the
Yeah.
fridge on the fucking ceiling. No, no, no. We wanted it over here. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
So you got to kind
No,
of
that's
be
true.
there. Right?
That's true. That's true. You
And
got to
I'm also
supervise.
finding what's interesting uh, so we talked to potential contractors, right? And this guy says, okay, I'll do the kitchen. So great. I want the same, like a reconstituted stone thing countertops, right? And I want to tear out what I got in the bathroom and match it so the whole place matches, right? And the guy said, I don't do bathrooms. It's okay, wait, but so you'll do the countertop. I just give you the measurements. You'll make me my kitchen counter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So my island, I want to do a waterfall island, which means that whatever
Yeah.
material's on the top, the two of the
Goes on
sides
the
will be the
side.
same material. Yeah, right. And you'll
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
that for me, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'll tell you where I want you to cut out the holes for the sink, because the sink is in our island in this place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Of course.
It's okay. So if I give you the measurements and where the sinkhole is to make this thing for the bathroom, it's the same, right? No, I don't do bathrooms. Like, okay.
You shut
So
the countertop.
so if I just tell you it's in the kitchen, and when you show up with this, oh, sorry,
Okay.
not kitchen. My English is bad. I meant the other kitchen. Like, oh,
Yeah. No, now I want two sinks.
no.
I want two
And they
sinks in
say
my
no. You say
kitchen.
no. I don't do.
It's
I don't
like,
do bathrooms. Like, what? How? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
yeah.
So you won't even make this thing for me? No. Oh, for fuck's sake! What do you mean? So, and again, I can't be down at his place hammering on the fucking desk.
Yeah, of course not.
I'm trying to do it on the phone because I'm stuck in my store. I'm trying not to yell because I got customers in the store.
Yeah.
You stupid fuck! No, yeah, Elvis Presley's over to the left. You son of a bitch! No, no, yeah, the hip hop is over there. Yeah, you can't be
Exactly.
so,
No.
so
But yeah, I know. Yeah, I had issues renovating one of my places, and where they put in the countertops wrong, and it's like, I didn't want that. I needed this. Oh, okay, I take it back. But it wasn't any marble. It was some kind of other simple thing they can do and to extend it. And but yeah, no, you have to physically be there and say, okay, I want this, I want that. Even my countertop here is the same thing. I wanted a round extended one where it's an island extended out, so they can sit around it. So with an extension where your legs don't smash against the back. So
yeah.
you have to get the right sizes. And it took a while, but they did it and they mounted it properly. So it's okay. But yeah, without being there and telling them, no, it wouldn't work.
Well, I had one of my customers at the store come in a couple of months ago now, and he was just like same. He's like he was so angry. I say, hey, what's going on there, Johnny? And he had like a water damage problem. The toilet had leaked or something. So blah blah blah. So ended up he had to replace his kitchen. Insurance was covering it. That wasn't the problem.
The whole
but
kitchen?
It was like,
holy shit!
Yeah, it was just the whole big story. But so they replaced the kitchen, right? And they replaced it, and the whole thing is an inch and a half too short. And it's like, and I say, what do you mean? He said, yeah, they actually they sized everything up, and they put in the cabinets and everything is in there. It's an inch and a half short. So like the counter's like this, and the stove, instead of being flush, now the stove is like up. and he's like, and then at the problem that even the bottom doors will barely open because they're scraping on the floor because it's too.
What?
How does a contractor not get the standard height of a kitchen?
Yeah, there's our
cabinet?
standard. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying you can't really do this remote. You actually have to go there and like, okay, hey, Johnny, come, check out open the door for me. It won't open, boss. Yes, it won't open. Is that a problem? I don't know. I'm the bathroom guy. It's like, I don't fucking, it's like, I don't know what's it.
It's the kitchen door.
It's a kitchen door. I'm the bathroom guy. What are you asking me for? I don't. It's like,
It's the same freaking cabinet, just a different location. I mean, yeah. I mean, oh wow. No, it's funny. Life is funny, but we got to endure, enjoy it. You know what? Way to enjoy life? Beer,
patriotism.
patriotism. Yeah, I'm Irish too. About a third of Americans seem to be Irish.
On certain
That's
days.
changing. Yeah, it's changing though, unfortunately. So, what's happening else in the world today? Since we're changing topics, or are we changing topics? Aliens.
Well, so when you think about it, anything we have that's going on it's impressive. It's impressive that anybody can do anything.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you have time to start a trade war when you don't even have time to go home and fix your fucking kitchen cabinets? How do you? It's like, I would start a trade war with anybody, no problem. But I got to get my fucking kitchen done first. Just then we'll come back to this later, okay? Like, I gotta get this done.
No, but yeah, life. I think the world's going screwy at the moment. But I was just thinking something. I forgot my train of thought as well. It's getting old, man. It sucks getting old. But that's actually another topic for another day. Getting older and looking at. Well, we're actually yeah, that's true. But we're also talking about we're working towards retirement, right? You're looking at downsizing, working towards retirement. I'm also trying to function towards retirement.
Yeah.
Beer hunters, wise old bastards.
We're talking about retirement is a little different than normies.
Yeah,
right. Normies is like you do 65 and you stop working and you stay home till your wife kicks you out and you die. Right? Get bored to death. We're talking about just changing gears, doing a different business. The beer hunters, the travel side.
Yeah.
I had one of my customers is a guy who came in. I was laughing. I finally got him laughing too, but he was coming in bitching and moaning and complaining. The way he's complaining, I couldn't stop myself. I'm bad for this. I'm really bad for this. People tell me horrible things, and I laugh. I see the
funny. Be a great psychiatrist.
You did what?
Be great.
You stupid fucker! I can't believe you did that. What were you thinking?
Exactly.
Stupid. Oh my god!
Dumbass can you be?
But this guy, because he's coming in and he's actually, in his own words, he's fallen apart really quickly since retirement. Right. So he's had the health issues that caught up with him, but not like serious health issues, just like, the sore back, the sore knees, all that stuff that happens. Yeah. And I'm saying, man, like, you retired 2 months ago. 3 months ago, you were walking just fine. Like, what the fuck happened? He said, I don't know, man. Everything's like, and then he showed me, he's like, oh man, I got to go for a piss every like 12 minutes now or something. Okay, well, that's a little too much sharing, but okay, the bathroom's right there. Go ahead, right? And he comes out, it takes him like 15 minutes. And I go, man, you went for a dump? He said, no, it's like, now that I'm old, it's not comfortable to wear a belt anymore. So I wear these pants. And then I have the what do you call them? Garters? Gaiters?
Suspenders. Yeah, the farmers things.
And I said, okay. Yeah. So he said, yeah, but they look so stupid, so I don't want to over my shirt. So I have them on my pants, and then I put my shirt on top of them so you can't see them, right? I said, okay. He said, well, think about it. When I go for a piss, I got to take off my jacket, take off my sweater, take off my shirt, take off the suspenders, drop my fucking pants, go for a piss, and then I got to put it all back together again. And then because I'm old now, when I put the suspenders on, I can't reach the back to put them back on. I'm like, I was laughing so fucking hard at this poor guy. It's like, okay, I get it. It's like, I can put it back on.
I can picture that shit, you know? Geezer going, oh man, no, no. Okay, well, that's funny. I mean, one simple question. You're an old geezer, right? If you're an old man, why the hell you care whether your suspenders are out or in? Who gives a shit? That's one of the things when you're getting older. You don't give a shit anymore, whether it's out or in or whatever. Just let it.
For me, it's even simpler. When I get a little bit older, old geezer, I'm just not wearing pants anymore. What the fuck? It's like,
Forget about those damn things. Yeah.
if you're nice to me, I'll wear some shorts. Okay, be nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, wear those what the hell are those things slip on off in the Lululemons or the sweatpants or some shit. You're old guy. Who
Sweatpants.
cares? There you
Yeah,
go.
exactly. I mean,
Something simple.
He's explaining it. Take off the jacket, take off the shirt, the sweater, take off the shirt, take off the clip, and then as I put it all back together, it takes like 20 minutes. It's like, and you just told me you had to piss every 12 minutes. So what does that mean? Do the math on that.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you
you
should be
live in
getting
the
damn good at
bathroom
that
now.
pretty fast. Yeah.
You better get a good kitchen guy because you live in your bathroom now. You need to make sure you have a nice countertop.
You have and a beer fridge right there,
Your fridge right there.
right by the toilet.
Oh,
There you go. That would be a full service toilet, man. With a bar right inside. There you go. That's what you should do. You don't need an island. You need a bar.
yeah.
Just put a
tiki
bar in
island.
the middle of it. There you go.
Bar.
Tiki. A tiki bar right in the middle of your kitchen. There you go. I'm sure your wife will love that.
Yeah. I will be living in the bathroom. I'll be locked in there. Huh.
Oh, yeah. Home decor, home renovations. Damn, that's hard work. But yeah, I actually am going to go through. I have no clue what's going to happen in Malaysia in my K9 condo. I mean, it's just moving out. I don't know the condition. I don't know how much has to be done. What has to be done with the bathrooms or painting or any
You
of
got to
that.
check, make
Wallpaper.
sure. Are you keeping any of their deposit even? Or is it just
No, we have
standard
that.
wear and tear? You just don't know
Yeah,
yet.
yeah. No, I mean that we'll be checking out this week. Plus bills they haven't paid, stuff like that. There's a few.
You flying
bills, I
back then
understand.
this week? Pretty soon?
No, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks. 22 May, I think it is, something like that. So I'll be back in end of the month. Just what is today? Anyway, Mother's Day. About the 11th or so. So yeah, about 10, 12 days. Yeah, about a week and a half. We'll be heading back again.
Okay.
Short trips. But I have a couple kids in tow. One of my kids and two friends are coming with. So
Oh, really?
two of his friends are coming with. Yeah. So it'll be
their first time?
Yeah, their first time. Of course, not my kid, but yeah, the other two. Yeah,
first time. Kid's first time in Malaysia?
No, he was born there. But yeah. But they'll have fun. But I might be dragging them into the forest too, because I have to work a week in the forest in Sabah. So I might be dragging them along. That'd be interesting for them to see what the jungle looks like. Yeah. There's some orangutans. There's no tigers over there, but there is orangutans and elephants and all kinds of what's that bear called? Sun bears, all kinds of
Leeches?
stuff. There's a few a few little leeches. Yeah, they'll be medicinal for medicinal purposes only. Suck your blood. Yeah, not those aren't that much fun. That's one thing I'm not too crazy about. But yeah, I might be dragging them out there for that. That'd be interesting for them. Make them do all the work. There's some trees up there. Go measure those suckers. Go.
Remind me one of these days we got to talk about palm oil again. Oil palm plantations.
Oil palm plantations for sure. Yeah,
MPO,
like I said,
MPOB and guys like that. I got a thing going on maybe.
Oh yeah, I thought we were doing the toddy. It was nasty toddy from there.
No, this is money, not killing people. Making money.
Oh really? Oh wow. Okay, we can always do that. Yeah.
Anyway, so what we'll do is, so today was talking about how to do things when you've got no time. So over the next couple of weeks, I'll keep tuning in on what's going on with my renovations of this place, and I'll share with you the happiness and joy of hands-on renovations.
Yeah, the perils of renovating.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The do's and don'ts. Probably mostly the don'ts.
The don'ts. This will be important therapy for me to remind me to be able to see the funny side of it. Because at the end of the day, a couple of beers, you look back at the ridiculousness of it, and you can laugh. But during the moment, it's hard to remember that it's funny.
Okay, one one thing you got to remember is install a beer fridge, dedicated beer fridge just for you.
Well, I'm doing that
Important.
outside. I've actually got it's got a 500 square foot
yeah.
balcony, so
Yeah, make sure there's electrical out there.
yeah,
make,
plenty.
yeah. Make sure there's plenty of electrical. That is good. I mean, that's if you have a good patio, but in the wintertime, you don't need the fridge. It'd be
No,
freaking
in
frozen.
the wintertime, it's Canadian solar. Ice snowbank.
Yeah.
In some countries, they use solar for heating. In Canada, it's no.
Yeah. You have to have some blast furnaces, heaters out there, or wait for global warming.
You got to slice them trees down faster, man. I did my part back in the day. I'm not in that business anymore, so you got to someone else pick up the mantle and get at it.
Yeah, you need to. Canadians should be really rooting for global warming. You guys are freezing your asses off up there. Even me. I mean, I'm freezing my ass off over here still. Actually, past couple of days have been pretty good, but shit. I mean, a couple of weeks ago it was snowing here. Shit. It was end of April, early May. What kind of crap is that, you know? So, but life goes on. Enjoy, have a beer, renovate a house. Make sure you got a beer fridge. And check out Wise Old Bastards, Beer Hunters International, the store, websites, subscribe.
WiseOldBasterdsRenovations.com. It'll be fun.
Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, enjoy it. Subscribe. Take care. We'll see you again. Hasta luego. Bye.